Now we have to assign our materials. So go to your assets, materials. Let's start with the suit materials. Right click and create material. Okay, and let's call it suit underscore empty. Click and drag and assign it to the suit. Okay, now load your maps. So here we have the albedo. Make the color white, and let's click and drag our normal map. All right, and let's see the occlusion, the height map, and let's drag the metallic if we didn't like it. All right, not bad. Okay, now we need another folder. We have to call it, rename it, and let's call it assets. Assets. All right. So we still have, like, to make the materials look much better, we have to go to Window, and let's go to the Package Manager, and we have to load a few packages to our project, import. So the post-processing, okay, we need to install it. Finally, it's done. We also need the lightweight RP. Click install. I will stop recording, of course. I will skip this one. Okay, so now it is imported. Close, or let's go to your assets folder, assets, and create, and let's create RP light weights. So click on create, rendering, universal render pipeline, and click enter. Okay, now we have two. Okay, next go to your edit, project settings, okay, and to the graphics, and select our universal render pipeline, and save and close. Okay, now let's go back to our materials. So the suits, so you will get this weird pink color. So what we have to do is to create a new material, okay, and call it suit underscore empty, and assign your material to the suit. Okay, so the base map, let's click and drag our base map and our normal map, and let's make this color white. All right, and this one let's delete, and let's make a new 3D objects plane, and let's click and drag it down. All right, now let's go ahead and continue making our materials. So for the gear, right click, create a new material, the exact same way we made for the suits. So materials, call it gear underscore empty, enter, assign it to the gear. Then for the base map and for the normal map, and the metallic, drag your roughness. What else? For the teeth inside here. So let's select our Peter Low, and let's click and drag the map on the teeth. So I remember I made it with suit map. Okay, let's turn the visibility back. Okay, okay, so now let's continue and assign the rest of the materials. So for the hair, let's go ahead and assign, let's make a material, and let's also make a shader. Right click, create, and let's create shader. Okay, it choose the PBR graph. Okay, and it will give you this one. Rename it, double click on it and open it. Okay, then assign your materials, so the ambient occlusion to the ambient occlusion, the occlusion here, normal map to the normal map, okay, and the opacity map here to the alpha. Then go to your material, click save asset, and on the shader here, go to from shader graphs, click on it and choose your shade, the shader you just made. Okay, now click and drag it to the hair color. Now let's make another material for the eye. So here we have the eye material. We also need a shader for this one because we have to apply this one to the iris. Okay, and another transparent material for the eyes or for the eyeball, but I will be lazy and just apply this material to the eyeball. Okay, and we are good to go. And for the gear, I did the exact same thing as I did for the suit. So the gear map, just click and apply it. All right, make material, right click, create material, and you will get this one and apply your maps on it. Okay, and you're good to go. Now let's go ahead and work with the animation. So go back to your assets, animation, Peter animation, right click and create. We want to create animation controller. So animator controller, let's change the name to Peter underscore anim. Okay, right click on it and let's click let's work with our animation. So the idle here, go to your rig and you have to change the animation type to humanoid, and the same thing for the running and the same thing for the walking. Okay, now let's use the idle animation. Okay, so the speed, the motion, mixyamo.com, you can rename it, of course, motion, and we are good to go. Now let's go back to our scene. Let's choose the Peter model here, and let's add component and let's add animator. All right, from the animator, let's choose the animator controller, and for the avatar, let's choose the idle animation and let's click play. Okay, now it's working. Okay, now let's try a different animation. So let's change the avatar to running animation, and let's click play. No. Okay, let's go back to the animator, click delete this one, and let's make our running and let's see what happens. All right, now it is running. So let's go back to our scene view. We have to fix the skinning. All right, but so this is the basic idea, and I'm gonna finish the tutorial right here and go ahead and work on my projects because I have to announce the game. Let's choose the walk animation, so the avatar for running, walking, and let's click play and see the walk cycle. Scene view. All right, so we have to loop it and we are good to go. So thank you very much. That's it for this tutorial, and I will see you again soon. This is Mano signing out. Peace.